What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben Gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a collection update of some games that I purchased over the last few kind of weeks, to be honest. I've not been great at doing these, but we will get back into doing these regular collection updates. Probably something that I'll just do monthly unless I have a really big pickup collection over a weekend or whatever. But I think we'll do these monthly, so the end of October we'll do a new collection update from this point onwards, and I'll make sure I do it pretty regularly. But you'll see behind me we've been kind of building everything up. Some stuff is all over the place like this because I've obviously taken out some games. So as you can see behind me, my least kind of collection is actually my PS4. It was just a generation where I was on Xbox and bought everything digitally there, but now I'm kind of a collector and I enjoy buying games. As you can see, my PS5 collection is kind of filling out. My PS2 is pretty good and my PS3 is like relatively okay, and Vita is down there, but PS4 was the weakest one. So in this last lot, I've actually got all PS4 games bar one of them, which is a PS5 game. So and my Switch, obviously that needs work too, but we'll get to that. So my first thing I want to talk about in this collection video is Life is Strange. Now, I've played this through. You'll be like, well, it's sealed, Ben. And it's like, well, yes, because I actually paid for the digital remaster because I wanted to play it with slightly better graphics. I have been told by some that that was kind of a mistake because they did cut a few things out, but apparently the story is obviously very fundamentally the same. They just cut a few bits out that may be disturbing to certain people these days. But I have never played one of these games before, and I played it through this month. And this game is phenomenal. It's such a good title, and I cannot believe that I just never bothered playing it, never picked it up, or never got round to playing it and wasn't at the top of my list of stuff that I should play. And I regret that so much because I've only started doing it and seen that we've got a new one coming out, and just thought, well, I actually want to dive into this franchise because I have been told it's incredibly good, very decision-based. You can really change the outcome of the story. The voice acting's good. The characters you fall in love with, it's just amazing. It's just so well designed. The music's great. The cinematics and the way that the art design is done is phenomenal. Everything is just really good around this game, and importantly, the story is so good. There were so many parts I was like, oh my god, like, you'll know what I mean for certain parts, those of you who've played it, but certain chapters at the end, you're just like, oh my god. It reminded me of like watching Breaking Bad and being like, I've just got to carry on with this game. So absolutely loved this game. I thought it was phenomenal. And we'll put that to the side. So that's one of my pickups this month that I did get. From that point onwards, I went out and bought True Colors. Now, I know there is Life is Strange After the Storm, and there's also Life is Strange 2, I believe, before True Colors. But I think that I'm going to play those other ones and pick up those other ones at some point. They just weren't at CEX when I happened to go there. But this was for £12, and I thought that's pretty good for one of the newer games. And I thought I'm going to grab that while I'm there because I was really in the Life is Strange like high and really excited to actually do more. I know nothing about this game. I don't think this like links to any of the characters that were in the first one, because obviously you've got Max Caulfield in the first one. They're not in this game. They're in the first game, and then Before the Storm, and then also I believe the new game that's coming out this October has Max Caulfield back in it. So this is definitely one I'm just excited to play because it's another Life is Strange game, not linked, but it's still going to be cool, a bit like the second game. So I'm excited to dive into more Life is Strange, though I thought I would pick that up for £12. So let me just put those out the way. The first two that I've talked about. The next on the list is Killzone Shadowfall. Now, this is kind of one of those games that I saw that was £2.50. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm looking at like padding out my PS4 collection that's up there. So I'm kind of picking up a lot of games, especially when they're on the cheap, because it's just like, you know, I can check it out, I can try it out. Maybe it won't be great, but I'll probably give it a go. I tend to play most things that I buy, but I do want to pad out my PS4 collection. So picking that up for £2.50 was absolutely something I was going to do, and I will give it a go. But I have not actually dived into a Killzone franchise before, so please do let me know what I can expect, if the franchise is good, is it terrible, and what I should do. Now, the next one on the list is one I've actually been wanting for a little while, and that is The Evil Within. Now, I've not played this game, but I have watched Markiplier play it. I love his channel, and I love watching him play these games. I never used to be a big horror fan in terms of films and games, but I really am these days. I think they're brilliant. I used to just be too scared to play these games, but now I've kind of numbed down down a bit to it, and I just can really get through these and enjoy it. So that was £5. Phenomenal game. I want to pick up the second one as well at some point, but for £5 to get a game like this, again at CEX, I tend to buy most of my used games, if not on eBay or new on Amazon. I'll get them from like CEX because it's kind of the only physical games store that's actually decent in the UK that's left now. So next pickup I got was Doom, the first Doom, and this is, well, not the first old Doom, but the first Doom 2016. Actually had like the little pamphlet thing in it as well, which I thought was interesting. Not a lot on it, to be honest, just controls and stuff. So I picked up the first Doom for £4. Really not bad, to be honest. I have played this before, and I have played Doom Eternal. I don't have Doom Eternal physically yet, but it's definitely one I'm going to pick up. And for £4, it's great. Just wanted to get it physical because, again, I played a lot of these games on like the Xbox One digital stuff, so I'm now wanting to pick this up physical for PlayStation. And also, I'm going to be really interested to check some of these games out on PS5 Pro, because apparently there's like this boost mode that may just like up the resolution, or leaks with PSSR of these games, and it just may work. Sorry if there's some noise in the background, by the way, but hopefully the music will cover that. Next, we've got Shadow of Mordor. Now, this again was one that I was like £3, played it before on Xbox, wouldn't mind replaying both the first and second on PlayStation, so absolutely going to grab that for £3. It's kind of a steal, and I think it's a really good game. I think it's, you have to remind me in the comments down below, was it Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of, what was the second one called? I can't remember what the second one was called, but one of them got really bad ratings. I think it was due to like microtransactions, but they really did sort it out in that game, and it's hugely improved. I think it is the second one, not this one. But I'm definitely excited to dive into this again, actually, especially if there is something upscaling this to like 4K with PSSR or something like that. It's just a great game that I would like to relive and re-go check out. So I'm definitely glad I picked that one up. And then the final one for this pickup session for today was actually Resident Evil Biohazard that I got for £8. Now, this I have not played. Again, this is why I'm buying these, and not many of the Resident Evil franchises. I haven't played many at all. I've watched quite a few of them, but this is one I actually would really like to play. I think this is one of the best ones. I want to go and play Village and all the others as well, but this is one I just had to add to my collection. I want to get every single Resident Evil game for sure, because I just think this franchise is so good, especially all the remakes and stuff they've done. Resident Evil 2 is very high on my list, 3 as well, and Village, of course, is very high on my list. And I want to kind of get through all these games and play them for myself before the whatever next Resident Evil 9 or whatever it's going to be actually comes out. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to diving into this one and checking it out. But that is it for this video. That's my collection update for now. I guess if you guys just watch these collection update videos, I will be back doing more towards the end of October, which is going to be really cool. We're going into November, which is crazy to think about, but we'll do another collection update to see what games I picked up then. It's kind of a very big month with a lot of games coming out, so I think a lot of the next collection update stuff will be new games that have come out this month, probably less used ones, but still exciting to check out. But anyway, that's it for me on this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. Welcome to the community, those of you who do, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.